7 days, around 10 hours of running, and 40 miles of pavement pounding. This is how I ran my fastest time of the season in only 7 days. Anyone can hit 40 miles, right? But the real question is, can you hit those miles, but hit quality sessions and run fast? This week wasn't mindless mileage, but a planned effort to see myself improve and hit a sub 18 5K one day. So I came into this week wondering how I can train as much as possible and run fast for my meet in 5 days. But the results ended up being a whole lot crazier than I thought. So you're gonna wanna stick around to see how I built myself up to 40 miles this week and ran fast in the 5K. Now, of course, it's super easy to just go out there and run a bunch of easy runs, hit a 40-mile week. Both quality and volume are both needed if you wanna run fast, and that's exactly how I did it. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. This week has included steady runs, recovery runs, a track workout, plyometrics, and gym sessions. Oh, that's a lot. We had it all this week for this 5K. So get ready for one of my most intense training weeks leading up to districts. So, kicking Monday off, it was a pretty rough start. My morning practice went well, pretty painful as I'd say. The team did a track workout, but my legs were still battered and inflamed from last week's meet, so I did the smart thing and just did a nice, easy recovery run. I was hitting around 11:18 pace for this run, taking a few pauses to rest my Achilles, but I ended up compiling around 5 miles for that morning. Now, of course, guys, after washing up from practice, I gotta slap on my fragile Achilles with some nice dojo recovery methods. So in the locker room after my shower, I made sure to massage my legs with some BioFreeze. And then afterwards, I slapped on my Hoka recovery slides, which I do love very much, and started my day of the academic weapon. All right, guys, we are back out into the wilderness and we are back from school too. So I wanted to give running another shot because, guys, as you know, this morning did not go as planned. Lots of pain, had to stop a bit, you know, and it didn't go as very well. So I just wanted to come out and try and get some more miles in. I thought by splitting it up, it might work better. And of course, if we feel any major pain, we're gonna stop it completely, guys, come on. But for now, I got some miles to hit. So throughout this easy run, I felt way better than this morning. Maybe the running gods are finally blessing me, guys, but overall there was a little pain throughout this run in my Achilles. Now, the pacing was similar to this morning, hitting around 11:18 per mile, but that's okay because what I had to sacrifice in speed, I definitely got an increase in volume and time on my legs. Now, because districts is creeping closer, I immediately after the run headed straight to my gym and hit some nice legs, glutes, and Achilles to make sure I strengthen them up for the race. And of course, guys, after a gym session, I gotta get a protein shake in. It's just a must-have. Alright guys, it is the day after that painful recovery run that we had yesterday, but today I woke up feeling a lot better. Honestly, I'm gonna just put it out there, but I think the dojo recovery methods are definitely doing their job. Now, because I woke up feeling a lot better in the morning, I decided to hit a nice 4-mile steady run in the morning for cross-country practice. Now, I don't really know if this is a flex, but my shock absorbers that I call thighs have been dealing a lot of issues lately, and that's cause they're too thick. When I run, they rub against each other too much, which starts to chafe. And honestly, that pain hurts so much more than I expected, and I don't like it. Now, my plan to fix this issue is to slap on my thighs with a nice protective coat of Body Glide, which is an anti-chafing cream that will help me a lot with this issue. Now, after that thigh fiasco that we had in the morning, I plan to go out again in the afternoon to get in a nice double session for today. Now, this second session was a nice 10 by 400 meter workout, around 5:20 pace. Now, although the pace wasn't crazy, I felt pretty good while running this, very controlled, and that's what matters because I want to be controlled while I run. But also, this will help me for the meet as I'm training a bit under my 5K pace. Afterwards, I made sure to hit some plyometrics to help strengthen my Achilles because that thing is still an issue. Now guys, of course you can't end off your day without a nice, delicious meal and 5 homework assignments that are due tomorrow. So I decided to treat myself this morning with a nice sleep-in. That's right, after those 5 homework assignments from yesterday, I decided to get some actual sleep rather than train in really bad condition, guys. You know the motto, rest smarter, not harder. And after I got back from school, I went out to do an easy run, trying to get my sore legs moving after the most recent workouts I had on Monday and Tuesday. This run, I made sure to do in my favorite location, the Birds Park. So with the soft ground and with the really nice shade, my legs were having a fair of recovery. I cannot pass this up. I made sure that this run was on the easier side as a treat from the 2 larger mileage days I had back to back. Now my Achilles felt fine overall, but it was still nagging throughout this run. And of course, guys, after this run, come on, you already know, I was slapped in the face once again with 6 more homework assignments. Guys, school is cooking me. Alright, so I just finished showering. It is late at night and I need some snacks. Like it was never moved. Operation successful. I have homework, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. 0 mileage, 0 running, 0 exercise. Yeah, guys, this is the sad reality of taking those harder classes, but don't worry. As long as Harvard accepts me, then it'll be all worth it. But yeah, I just had too much homework today, so I just had to lock in today. But don't worry, tomorrow is the meet day, and this serves as a really good recovery. You can see my feet, they're getting iced. So hopefully this will give me the nice recovery day that I needed to rest up my legs for the meet tomorrow. And I will be dropping a 13:28 5K right now. Alright guys, I'm gonna just keep this quick because I already gotta head out soon. It is 5:30 in the morning. If I do good, I will buy myself spikes and I will run districts. We're gonna have to go all out today. This is the last race before districts. Next week, we don't have a meet. So this week is the only week. We gotta go out there and we gotta run as fast as possible. So I'm here to give y'all a rundown of the race, and yes, energies were high, weather wasn't too hot, the course had its little ups and downs, but it was a relatively flat 3-lap loop. Now, sadly, the course was 3 miles exactly on the dot, but we will run some 5K calculations later to see what our actual time was. Our team was closest on the first turn of the course, so I had to get out sprinting if I didn't want to be boxed in. Look at me move. Overall, I immediately came into the race with a high heart rate and I felt like I was going flat out pace from the start. With my kamikaze running style, I hit the first mile in a 5:36, so we're off to a great start. Now, starting the second mile, it was a struggle to even hold the fast pace, and I really just wanted to quit now, but I knew I had to keep up an iron heart if I wanted to run fast, and that's exactly what I did. So I came through in a 6:04. Now this second mile was 8 seconds faster than my last race, so the question is, do I hold this pace or do I bonk? Honestly, that third mile, I pushed myself to my limit. I kept on running through my sore muscles and my tight Achilles, and of course, we have to end off every single race with a crazy kick for my turbo thighs. Bam! That last split was a 6:03, putting me at a time of a 17:45 3-mile split. Now, after this race, I was completely dead, but luckily, I was paid a visit by a fellow friend, a dove. Alright, so right now it is Sunday, and I gotta say, nothing much happened in between the race and now. Just some recovery runs, but if you guys wanna know what I did in those days, just check out the Strava. But I did compile, I think, around 12 miles in that little time frame. Guys, I told you, I predicted, if I went under 18:20, we getting some spikes. So yeah, we're gonna upgrade to some spikes next week. So I'm gonna see you guys next week because I got homework and school.